beautiful, just beautiful. And them crackers, that was the line from Sankofa. So, okay. Listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the water. Those who have died have never, never left. The dead are not under the earth. They are in the rustling trees, in the wanting woods. They are in the... Anybody remember? Everywhere you go, the dead are not under the earth. So listen more often to things. Yes, listen more often to things. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the water. Those who have died have never, never left. The dead made a pact with the living. They are in the woman's breast, in the waking child. They are with us in this place. They are with us in our homes. The dead are not under the earth. So listen more often than to beings. Listen more often to. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the of the water. So everybody go home, drink you a big old glass of water.
My name is Unique. The name of the poem is We Thought of You Today. We thought of you today, but that's nothing new. We thought of you yesterday, and tomorrow we will too. We think of you in silence and make no hour show. For what we meant to lose you, only those who loved you knew. Remember you is easy. We do it every day. It's a headache of losing you that will never go away. And the loving memory of Mom.
Okay, well, I need to stage. I wasn't prepared to say anything, but I'm a person who pay attention to the signs. And a lot of people that know me, I always tell them, pay attention to the signs. And that's what I did as I sat silently after libations. The longest conversation that Mama Hasinatu and I had, and the deepest conversation was at a gathering where I came to pour libations. The next, that was in Columbia, Maryland. It was a wedding. A lot of you may know her, Marla. I think that's one of Holly Garima's goddaughters, who's a filmmaker. She was having a pre-wedding or something and wanted me to pour the libations. And as I was doing the libations, it was being simulcast in Guinea. So while I was pouring it here, they were watching me pour libations in Guinea. Yeah, it was very interesting. I didn't know that was going to happen until I got there. But paying attention to the signs, I know that she's speaking through me right now, because the second time that we got together, where it was the longest and the deepest conversation, is when I picked her up and I drove about 4 hours to the ocean And I was going there. Some people asked me to come do an ancestral pour libations, and I picked her up. She wanted to go. It was early in the morning, and I can't think of it. What's the name of that place? Chickatee. Well, all the horses are running, wild horses. And I went there to pour libations. And during that time, I took pictures. I still have them. And as the sun was setting, she said, well, it's about time we go now because I'm getting cold. I said, yeah, you're right, I'm getting cold too. Now, the third place, even though she's not here, where I'm hearing the most and having the longest conversations regarding Mama Hasinatu, I'm here to do libations. So I feel like at this moment, paying attention to the signs, that she's working her magic where she is. She's really working her magic. And I believe this because I pay attention to signs, and because I've been doing it so long, I know what they mean. I met her, libations, and I'm here doing libations. So I say to you, it's very, very, very real. Get in tune, pay attention to the signs, and that's why I came forward, because the signs that she showed me lets me know she's working her magic from where she is, because she wanted me to do that. Even though somebody else was supposed to do the libations, see how it happened? She wanted me to do it because that's the third time concerning her where it was the most people, the most conversation, the deepest communication. I was pouring libations each time. And that's all I got to say. Thank you.
All right, good evening. I was not going to come up here and say anything because I still enjoy being in the shadows. That's why. This is year 21 in education for me, and I was fortunate enough to be a student of Mama Hasinatu back in 90, 91, 92. And she is one of the main reasons why I went into education, chose to continue in education for as long as I've done it. She was one of the ones that explained the difference between a book African and an African. And I speak about that on a regular basis. Like, we sat with Kwame Ture because of her. We sat with Haile Garima because of her. She came to the school. We sat with Mucha Baruka because of her. And a whole host of other people because of the school that I went to, my parents' school, Nation House. And when I got to Howard, all of the books that we read in humanities and in African American studies, I read all that stuff in middle school and high school. And it's like we lived this already. We're not reading about it. You know, we weren't, my age set was not indoctrinated with a lot of the other nonsense that we had to be healed from. So I don't know that other life. Like, I grew up this way. And she helped, you know, instill that in me. I was fortunate enough to get a message, a text message, the week that she was actually the day that she was transitioning, and was able to get a message to her. I didn't know if it had gotten there.
It did.
Thank you. Yes. And to know what she said when she heard that message, the smile on her face just kind of, because you when people go, you're like, I wish I was able to say. So I was able to get that to her, and I'm definitely appreciative of that. She was the reason I started writing poetry. Just finding your voice. She was that person to help you find your voice and to ensure that you use that voice. So that's why I came up here, because I wasn't trying to get in trouble when I got in my car, because she would have definitely said what she needed to say. And you know, Kofi Handon, excuse me. So my mother is Mama Afia. My father is Baba Ajay, so I'm one of the ones that, yeah, from the beginning. And also Baba Muhammad was one of my first male dance teacher. And I didn't even know that they knew each other. until she told me who her husband was. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. And Mama Halima, one of her best friends, helped feed me, you know, with Hope Nation House and stuff. So everything is pretty much full circle. But I appreciate her for everything that she has done and continues to do for us, for me personally. And I just wanted to come up and express that. All right. Thank you.
Hi everybody. Hi. My name is Brandy. So I'm very, very jealous. I just had the pleasure of meeting Mama Hasinatu this summer at my big sister Fulani's Alma Negra sets. And I, myself, my friend Tayoka, and my friend Giselle were all sophomores in college now. That's weird to say, but and it's like every other young person has said that Mama Hasinatu is just such an honor to know. Like, it's really just, her energy was breathtaking. She was mesmerizing, just goddess, very much just goddess. Everything I aspire to be. She's literally an African grandma and like African sister, like little sister, all at the same time. Like, she was just the best of everything, and I'm so very honored to be here and to have known her. And so that's really all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hasinatu's oldest son, Kevin. I'd like to call up a couple of my brothers so we can do a little musical improvisation. Jason had the pleasure of working with my mother over at Kooumba. And of course, our god brother, my godson, Jabari, my god brother.
Our God brothers.
Our god brother. Yeah. I don't do a lot of talking, I play home.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming. We short and sweet.
Is there anyone out there in the crowd? I know we have two other folks that's gonna come up that wants to speak. Where's my sister, Charlamagne, Jabari? All y'all get up here. Yes.
You know, I was about to rock.
Huh? Here we go. E? Where Charlamagne go? Mama Faluke. Where Mama Jendai at? I grew up with three mothers. My mom, Mama Hasinatu, and Mama Jendai. Charlamagne still here?
I think so.
He hiding? Oh, okay. Oh, well, I just called my family up that grew up with Mama Hasinatu just to have some support up here. Like, Mama raised us in conjunction with our mothers. I'm so blessed that my parents allow her to come to our house on a daily basis. And she pretty much lived there, but she didn't sleep there. And some of, like I said, the fondest memories. First of all, my mom met Mama Hasinatu by, she was taking a dance class, Baba Muhammad's dance class at Watoto. She was taking it with Mama Jendai. And Mama Hasinatu said at this particular time in her life, she was hanging around a lot of continental Africans. And she said she kind of wanted to get back to some DC type roots. So